harder, better, faster, stronger.
Rightio, we're live. Coming to you from Kiama Leisure Centre Fields. This area of town, this area of Kiama is, a really good memory in this place for me. So over the last 10 years, Oxygen's done a lot of different outdoor training sessions on that grandstand behind me, running stair sets and doing plyos up those grandstand steps, using TRXs, cyclone balls, all sorts of stuff. We did a sled relay around this 400 metre track as a challenge week event. I remember it was an epic event. I think there was about 50 odd people. Each team was roughly 10 to 13, 14 people. And it was just an empty sled, which I think the sled itself weighs about 35 kilos from memory. But on a dry grass surface, an empty sled is fucking heavy. And as a challenge week event, it was awesome to see. It was like a day at the races, 4 sleds, 50 odd people scattered at one of these 4 spots around the track. And I think the challenge week drill was two laps. So yeah, good fun, good memories in this place. Challenge week finales, we did not a CrossFit Games, but we did an Oxfit Games at the Leisure Centre Fields here as well. And I'm just going to talk to you as I walk around the track. It's a beautiful day here in Kiama. The sun's out. This is winter in Kiama. Like, I was cold this morning, and I do have my daggy, show them, my daggy grey trackies on, but I don't care. It's just nice to be outside, get some fresh air, use it as a recovery session. I just finished a great session at 9:30 time slot, which is great to see that time slot busy. I was training alongside Karen, who is a newer member of Oxygen. She's training for a powerlifting competition, which would have already taken place if not for the C word. And I was also alongside a new person at Oxygen, Jared Cooper. Jared is a first grade winger for Gorillas Rugby League team. He's played over 200 games of first grade football, I believe. But Jared and we've known each other for quite a few years, because I obviously do follow the Gorillas with my brother-in-law Aaron Henry captaining that side for the last while. And yeah, have watched Jared score some good long-range runaway tries for the Gorillas. But Jared and I became friends this year because we're both studying a graduate certificate at Uni of Wollongong. And Jared's been a PT. I think he said about 10 years ago. He did about 2 years of one-on-one PT, which I've also done. And then he moved out of the industry for the last few years, and then coming into 2020, he thought he would take on a graduate certificate, which I'm also doing. And we've become friends. We've had to do group assignments together, and we're lucky that we've had each other, because other participants in the course are spread all over New South Wales. So to have someone local that we can catch up, and that is honestly the only way that we've survived the first semester, because the workload that Uni of Wollongong put into this course is a lot higher than advertised, but that's another story. Jared is a really fit guy. He's got that experience, and he is going to be starting to do some coaching at Oxygen. I have full faith in him. It's great to have another guy around, and it's great for Jared to learn and have a mentor like Joy Briggs. Joy Briggs has been excellent for us for a very long time, but 2020 especially, Joy's really helped us, taken it taken it to another level, which is a strange thing to say because of the year that we've had, you know, to say taken it to another level when we've been closed for 2 months is a bit of a paradox, but I'm really proud of what Oxygen's been able to do for this year, surviving that from, you know, the support of a stack of loyal clients who zoomed with us over winter, and a few that didn't zoom but came straight back to us. We really appreciate those people as well. But yeah, Jared's going to be coming along and doing more sessions. You'll probably only see him in the mornings time slots, as in all 3 of the early to 9:30 time slots, before he goes off to afternoon shift. So if you see Jared in the gym, say good day to him. He's really friendly, he's easy to talk to, and I think he's going to be great here. Back to this area, I'm here at, like I said, the Kiama Leisure Centre fields. Got the cricket nets in the background there. You can see that. So that field, which is Kiama First Grade Cricket Club's home field, with the bomb shelter of a change room. No, it was alright. It was good sitting upstairs there watching the mighty Lakers take on Kiama. If you didn't know, I don't play cricket for the local Kiama team. I'm actually a Gerringong junior, but I moved up to Lake Illawarra around 10 years ago. Oh, it's actually probably 12 years ago or more. And it's just been an era of success at that club. I'm proud to be part of it. I've lost count of how many premierships we've actually won, but it would be at least 5 or 6, I suppose, and that's not including one-day trophies and 2020 championships. But fond memories of playing at that field. I never got too many big scores. I did score a few 50s here, but good memories of standing at the southern end and hooking a pull shot from out the middle there that went over that light pole just behind the grandstand. Memories for me, for a guy who wasn't the greatest first grade cricketer but still scored 4 centuries, including a rep century as well at Bradman Oval. How many people can say they've scored a century at the home of cricket, Bradman Oval? That's enough yapping on me. I've just really enjoyed actually sitting back here and a lot of the time playing Kiama. Watching Brendan White score many centuries here at this ground. There were lots of other highlights from a number of players over those 10 years, but Whitey always seemed to score hundreds here and, you know, put our team in a good position to win a lot of the time. Didn't mind hitting Matt O'Brien for the odd 6. Brendan White. No offence, Matty. Matty is actually a good first grade bowler. I'm just coming to this area of Kiama Leisure Centre fields. So we did the Oxfit game here as a Challenge Week finale. We had four trainers at the time, or each trainer represented a Challenge Week team, blue, green, red and yellow. And yeah, there was one workout where we did it was like a 100-metre sprint down to the other end, 10 push-ups, 10 squats type of thing. Then it was 200, so run up here, run back again, so you finished still down the other end, and it was 20 squats, 20 push-ups. And then I think it was up to 3 max, and, you know, first people to finish sort of thing. So that was workout 1. Now this is a long time ago, so I don't remember all the details, but we did have barbells loaded up along here, and I think each workout had a slightly longer run. So that 100 metre, 200 metre, 300 metre sort of shuttle type run was the shortest of them all. I think this second workout had something like barbell row, jump squat, and there were slam balls here at one point as well. And then it might have been a 200 metre around the track. There was something over just at the base of that hill, and then it was a 200 home, and I think that was that workout. And there might have been a 400 metre one as well, and yeah, just good memories of Challenge Week finales up at this place. I'm actually going to go over the next few weeks. I am going to go and tour all these great areas of town. We do have an excellent facility at Oxygen Health and Fitness at Unit 10, 3 Brown Street, and I would encourage people of Kiama to get in touch with us, get on our website, get on our social channels. Most of our social channels, you can just go Oxygen Fitness Kiama and you'll find us. Oxygen Fitness Kiama, one word. Get on our website, get in touch with us, and come and experience what it's like to have a coach take care of all your health and fitness needs, not wing it in the gym, not try to do it on your own. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing it on your own, and everyone should be autonomous and be able to manage their own health and fitness without a coach at times. But everyone could really benefit from just experiencing what it's like to have a coach for a program. Like, we put programs in 4-week blocks here at Oxygen, and we're not going to do miracles for you in 4 weeks, but we can give you a really good chance to see what we do, our level of expertise, how we can help you. We can take a load off your shoulders by managing what exercises you need to do each day, what ones you can leave out, what ones are going to keep you safe, when to push hard and when to actually back off a bit. These are all things that a coach will help you understand, and that's just on the exercise front. You know, we do a really, really good job at Oxygen of managing your nutrition as well. We are precision nutrition coaches. We've been following that company and their expertise and their information as the world's largest body transformation project. If you haven't heard of precision nutrition, you've been following the wrong nutrition advice, in my opinion. I've only been doing this for 20 years, so I hope that carries some weight. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that is ours. I know Joy Briggs is she's our lead coach, and she completely 100% agrees with me as well. Get in touch with us. You know, we've got a great facility. There's excellent level of value in training at Oxygen, and over the next few weeks you will see lots of testimonials and case studies and success stories of people who've been with us for years from all different walks of life, but who we really help well are small business owners who, you know, small business owners realise the value of managing your time. And if you don't manage to put a piece of time away most days of the week for yourself, and that includes just giving yourself an hour a day, 4 days a week to exercise. In our case, you actually only need 40 minutes a day, but let's allow some travel time and all that sort of stuff. We help small business owners manage their time and then manage their business and their life around that. We also help, I guess you would call, executives. You know, people. We've got CEOs and we've got high-level management people in important roles in businesses, and they get up early, they get shit done, they come in and train, they do it regularly. We guide them and advise them when they need to back off, and they appreciate that advice as well, because it's not always about going hard. You know, everyone these days loves to talk about how busy they are, how stressed they are, and we all are, and we all have different stressors. And the trouble with that is the body doesn't recognise the difference between all the different types of stress, it just recognises stress. So you can't go flat chat in the gym all the time. We definitely want you to sometimes, and we put a big, you know, focus on having times of the year at Oxygen that we really do want you to push it. And we've got one of those coming up with our clients. It's called Testing Week. It's a really great opportunity and time to start Oxygen, because for our clients and anyone who's involved next week, this is your new starting point. It's your foundation. A lot of people didn't get access to you know, anything fitness-wise over these last 2 months that we're in lockdown and all this sort of stuff. So I've bumped into people everywhere who had sort of said to me, "Oh, I can't wait till the gyms open back up." Well, they're open. They're back open. So, you know, now's the time. Take action on the goals that you were hoping you could achieve when you were locked down at home. Make a real effort to, you know, be consistent, be committed. And that doesn't mean you have to train, like I said, you don't have to train every day of the week for 2-hour sessions to make it effective. We promise you at Oxygen, if you come to us 4 days a week for 40 minutes at a time, we'll get you life-changing results. And we stand by that. So come in, we do offer free trial sessions. You can come along and experience it and see exactly what it's like. But I said on a previous video, don't even get in touch with us if you're not at least an 8 out of 10 commitment level. Okay, so if you are that, you'll fit in really well at Oxygen. You'll be in a group of other high achievers, and you'll see the value of having a membership at Oxygen, and just getting the best out of your health and fitness. Now, I went on a rant about a lot of different things, and I wouldn't call that a rant. I'm just talking. I'm just having a walk and having a talk. Where I was going with some of this memories of my outdoor training experience here at Kiama Leisure Centre Fields, I'm going to do more videos just like this in some of the old spots that we used to dominate this town in. Oxygen Health and Fitness started as an outdoor boot camp in 2009. By 2010, we had won it's an international award from a company called NPE. We were announced as the Asia Pacific Members of the Year for this organisation, and that really just launched Oxygen into the business that it is today. And we've actually evolved several times over the last 10 years, starting from that Oxygen outdoor boot camp. We based ourselves at Highmarsh Park initially, but over the next sort of 5 years of doing outdoor training, we visited Surf Beach, Kendall's Beach, Saddleback Mountain, Kiama Lighthouse, the Kiama Leisure Centre Fields here as well. Hills all over Kiama. Like, Kiama is the best town in the world if you want to do interval runs. Oxygen had an element to its business early on where we used to do a lot of distance running as well as interval running, and I was sort of doing that prior to starting Oxygen as well. So it was mainly because a lot of clients that we were dealing with had a goal to run the city to surf. So that's the only reason I did it the first time, and then I ended up doing it 5 or 6 times, I think. There's a worthy goal that people like to train up for. We used to sort of do it over a 6 or 8 week period leading up to the city to surf, and just gradually increase people's distance and their confidence. But apart from the distance side of things, interval runs in Kiama, just such a good town for interval runs. There are hills everywhere, there's staircases, and I'm going to go and visit those locations because what we've sort of planned to do by kicking off this video is touring all those spots, and then later in the year you're going to hear as we get in towards the warmer months, and we all look forward to getting outside and down to the beach and things like that. We'll be relaunching Kiama Boot Camp come spring. So I talked about a guy earlier, Jared Pepper. I've also got another guy who I think would be really good at that stuff. It's something that we did really, really effectively for years, and I believe we can do again. Oxygen, in the second half of 2020, like we've said this in newsletters to our clients and a few posts, but we have said we're hoping to make, and hoping's the wrong word, like we're determined to make 2020, or the second half of 2020, a lot better than the first half started. Okay, so like all that stuff we're done with, we're back, gyms are open, we're more focused and driven than ever. We're ready to help the people of Kiama And there are so many ways that you're going to be able to get involved with Oxygen over these next 6 months. Come and tour our great facility. Have a trial session if that's what you need to do to get started. Make the commitment, whether you're with us or not, whether you like the gym you already go to and you're just keen to be back. Like, don't make this keenness this 2-3 week thing, right? Make this huge commitment to give this the best shot you've ever given it. That's the approach that a lot of, that everybody we're trying to at Oxygen get that kind of focus, that level of focus. And I tell you what, the way we started back in the last week and a half, they're 100% that. So get in touch with us, see our facility. Keep an eye on future posts where we're going to profile areas of Kiama that, again, even if you don't get in touch with us, mate, use this video, the videos that are coming up, and go do these interval runs, go visit these locations and go work out there yourself, because it's a beautiful town. We're so lucky to live here, and I'm looking forward to, over these next few weeks, showing people all the maybe hidden gems that some of you don't know about. Signing out from the Kiama Leisure Centre fields, I'm done.
Do it faster, makes us stronger.